I'm Eric Schoenberg, Editor-in-Chief.
And I'm Jill Schlesinger, Editor-at-Large.
In today's reality check, we're talking taxes. All right, Jill, you remember the Balloon Boy scandal?
Who?
Well, Washington is full of trial balloons. The air is crowded with them. A couple of them are about taxes. The first one is this one that the Obama administration is floating about taxing banks as a way to get some of that TARP money back. What do you think about that?
Well, this is so funny because what they really are doing is bowing to this populist anger. And I get it. Everyone's mad that bankers are making billions of dollars. A record-breaking bonus season takes us back to 2007. Of course, they made a lot of money, and our 401k accounts are not back where they were in 2007, but that's a separate issue. Looks like the White House is considering perhaps levying some sort of charge against banks' liabilities, something like this is how we tax risk. I don't really get that. Or a straightforward, we're just going to tax your profits. What they're not going to do is they're not going to tax bonuses like they did in the UK, and they're also not going to levy any charges on transactions between financial services companies, another idea that's been bandied about. So this is, again, as you say, a trial balloon. Let's see how far they get with it.
Well, I think the important thing is that it really isn't necessarily a tax on profits, not even necessarily a tax on liabilities. It's a tax on being unpopular.
Yeah, we don't like you, and I'm taxing you for it.
That's right. We can get away with it.
Eric, there's another tax that's being talked about, a tax on investors. What's this all about?
It's a tax on investment income, dividends, interest from bonds, and so forth. Another way to look at it is just another tax on unpopular people. In this case, rich people. Let's tax those people who get income from bonds. Now, the problem with that is that the rest of us will pay it. What will happen is that the bonds that we hold in our pension funds or 401ks or mutual funds, they'll decline in value as they reset to the fact that bond investors don't get to keep as much of the income as they used to. There's really kind of no getting around it. You can't tax investments and not have all investors, not just the rich ones, pay for it.
And as the other story, there is a backstory here that it seems that this tax is being floated because of the healthcare debate, oddly enough. How do we get from healthcare to investments? But it seems that the labor unions, which were very much opposed to the Cadillac tax and healthcare reform, say, all right, if we have to swallow that, then we want some rich guys taxed. So why don't you try this? And really, when you get down to it, we've got a big deficit. We got to pay for a lot of stuff. I think the big takeaway here is taxes are going up for everyone. There is no alternative.
No, that is going to happen. And that is your reality check.